Let's see if this works. Idiot of the day, Jeff here, Commit Don't Quit. Here we go again, live part 2. Let's see if we can get this working. There's nobody here. Nobody coming back. Hopefully I get some people back, but we'll see what happens. We're almost a minute in, half a minute in. I'll get some people here. I'm just going to eat my lunch. Yo, how you doing? Wonderful to see you. I eating my lunch. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Joe, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Just say yes or no, Joe. Can you hear me now? Okay, perfect. Thank you. I don't think anybody's come back. No, Rosal, how you doing? Like I said, I didn't know if anybody would come back, but thank you. Now, I'm technical, man. That's what we're going to call this station. Great. I'm glad to see you. Did you have a nice trip, Rosal? Yes. I was wondering, you went to, was it Thailand or the Philippines, Rosal? I know we saw some video. I can't remember exactly where you went, Rosal, but hope you had a nice time. Thailand, that's it. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I said Thailand or Philippines. I just wasn't 100%. Gil Skills, hey, you're back. Yeah, I'm back. And I don't know what's going on. Joe says, I did tell him you were going to start again. See what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Good, Rosal. I'm glad you had a good trip. Bob, it's great to see a nature nerd. Oh, wow. Hey, look, everybody. Bob, Joe, Rosal. Look, Nature Nerd Outdoors changed his logo. I'll have to take a look at it. It's like a turquoise or a blue or turquoise, or is it a light blue turquoise Nature Nerd Outdoors? Looks nice. Definitely have to take a look at it after. I don't know what's wrong, why the audio went out, but because I literally unplugged it, plugged it back in, didn't do anything, and all I did was restart the stream, and the audio came back. So maybe somebody up there doesn't like me. I don't know. But we'll see what happens here. But, the funny thing is, it went out for us, Joe, do you remember? And then we went on Bob's stream. And I don't know, it didn't go, it went out for a few minutes, then it came back, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Oh, well, it is what it is. I'm 4 from 9:35. Oh, Nature Nerd Outdoors. That's great. That's awesome. That is good. So how's everybody's day doing? I hope everybody's having a good day. Steve, believe. So are you on the standard thing? Steve, I'm on the standard thing. I maybe should have stuck with OBS. Steve, I use the OBS studio version. There one guy on YouTube told me, well, not me directly, but when I was running through them all, I guess there's OBS Classic, OBS Studio. He said to stay away, just use the OBS Studio. So that's what I installed. I'm not using it right now. Once I get some of the graphics, maybe that'll fix some of these issues, because it seems to be, I don't know what it is. Oh, gosh. So how's everybody's day doing? Everybody's day going pretty well. It's good to see everybody. It's, I don't know what the dog's doing. She's wandering around all over the place. Let's see here. I've had nothing but problems for the last half hour. I went on about 1:45, and I thought, this would be great. I'll go on 15 minutes early. Everything will be fantastic. And you know what? It just went right down the tubes after that. Yes, Joe, Steve did help me. He was telling me about, we went, after I talked to him, I installed Streamlabs, and I put OBS on, and I followed the directions, but it's not exactly the way I was doing Streamlabs. You had to go in and you had to put the key part we had down pat. It's the other portions about setting. It said something about setting up an encoder, but then it didn't let you set up an encoder. It's the strangest thing, but there was a lot more settings in it than I thought. And Gilskis, did Ethan enjoy his birthday? Oh gosh, Bob, he so enjoyed his birthday. He got some clothes, he got some toys, he got it's called Xbox Gold. It's what the Xbox Gold Live or Xbox Live. It's a looks like a credit card. All it is it's a code. You punch it into Xbox and it gives them the following year. Because I think the following year is just under $100. So we got him the card. It gets him his whole Xbox for the year. Because to play Xbox, they have to be live. You actually have to have an internet connection. It's not like the olden days. Just plug it in. It's the funniest thing with these things too. You don't just take the disc and put it in and play. You actually have to put the disc in, download it to your Xbox, and then when you play, it's the funniest thing. There's so many things involved in it. It's crazy. Anyways, he got one of those, and he got a few other toys and some gifts and some money and stuff. But overall he had a good time. He ended up watching some one of the movies. I forget what it was now. It was like a Jack Black film or something. We ended up watching with him last night, and he had a good time. And and he stayed up after. I think he didn't go to bed at 12:30, so he didn't get up till just after 11 today, which is surprising. He's usually up super, super early. Yes, and I did talk to Steve. I think we talked almost an hour. Steve talked for 50 minutes through the Facebook chat, didn't we? It was kind of nice. Just popped it up over the phone. It was a lot easier. The chat's great to talk to everybody, but nobody talks back. That's the only part. It's when you have somebody with you or live with you, it's fantastic. Otherwise, pizza, Bob. But yeah, when you're sitting here by yourself, it's a totally different animal, isn't it? It takes a little getting used to. And I think the last I haven't been on almost in about a week and a half. We went on just when did we go on? Did we go on just before Christmas? I guess it was. We go on before or after Christmas? I can't remember. But I can't remember. Did we go live after Christmas, Joe, or was it before? I can't remember. Anyways, it's been a bit, and it's probably taken me a little bit to get used to it again. Joe says, yeah, he plays with his friends. Need Xbox Live Gold. That's right. Albert, a.k.a. Turtle, how are you? It's good to see you. Gil Skills laugh my ass off. Yes, Bob, you got that right. I'm going down in the ship. I think somebody at YouTube's sitting there going, okay, we'll take his audio out. We'll take his stream down. Well, I'm joking. I'm not that paranoid. But just getting little glitches in that today. So it is what it is. Dirty Dog Diggers, hello. Hope you had a good New Year. Yeah, I had a great one. How about yourself? I hope you had a nice one. Sawyer in the middle. Good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to see you. I hope you had a nice New Year's. It's back to the grind, I guess, for a lot of people now. Joyce Galapi vlog. Hello, happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. I appreciate it. I hope you had a nice New Year's and stuff. Dirty Dog Diggers. Yes, skills, gremlins in the machine. You got that right. Sometimes, once you get them, it's hard to get rid of them, isn't it? That seems to be the day so far. Hopefully I get these ironed down and back to normal, because I can't imagine this is the way live's going to go for the next whatever amount. I'll get back to things. And that, like I said, I thought I'd come on today. We won't be on tomorrow because we're just taking the kids, taking them roller skating, if you can believe. I hadn't roller skated, and actually we went a couple of years ago with the kids, but beyond that I hadn't been since I was a teenager, I think. So that's many years ago. Oh yes, Joe, don't forget to hit that button. Yes. So everybody new to the stream, or even if you're not new, if you're new to the channel, there's always a red subscribe. You can always hit that subscribe to be added to the channel, and little bell if you hit it or lick it or smash it, whatever you want. Get you notified for live and for videos uploaded. Skills. You need a Blue Yeti, Jeff. Yes, I am. Bob, I have it's called Blue Snowball. It's literally, you can see it. I better not move that. It's oh shoot, I shouldn't have moved that. Anyways, it's like a filter that sticks right over top of the mic, but I think it might sound a little bit better through the OBS than it does this. Can you hear that? But yeah, no, my brother got it for me for Christmas, and it so far so good. I like it. I don't know if it's gives a little deeper sound. I don't know. Albert AK Turtle sounds fun. Yeah, I know it is. Bob, I'm screaming pizza here today completely. I don't think I'm going to get through an hour today. That's for sure. Just ate. Hey, Judy Ann, it's good to see you. As you can see, I got back up and running. I just had I've had more than my fair share of technical issues today. I should have called today's stream the technical stream, or just maybe the dummy stream. I don't know. For me, I don't know. But it's good to see everybody. It really is. Anybody do anything exciting over the holidays? I know Razo was away. He says he was in Thailand and that. Looking forward to seeing everything in that from. Yeah, skills. You're right. That's a good one. Okay, everybody. What kind of pizza is your favorite pizza? Let's help Jeff out a bit. Oh gosh, Bob, I love it. You know what? I'll tell you what. We do get pizza at least once a week, but my favorite kind of pizza is when Joe makes it. You know what she does? She makes. She goes buys the shells. He makes them for the kids. I want to say it's for the kids. It's for this big kid too. Every couple of weeks, she buys pizza shells, and it's make your own pizza night. Usually on a Friday night, she gets them, and then kids get to load them up. It's funny, my daughter doesn't want anything but cheese pizza. That's it. Put sauce and cheese on it. That's it. Don't make it with anything else. No meat, nothing. My son, well, he's a little bit better. He likes the odds and ends, but then myself, throw anything on except anchovies. Oh, Razzle, no worries, my friend. Modern Day Family Man, Eric, how are you? It's good to see you. Joe, Modern Day Family Man says hello. It's good to see you, Graham McIntosh. Great to see you, my friend. Hope you've had a good New Year's and Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. Yes, Happy New Year. Yes. What was I going to say? Sorry in the middle, guys. Just wanted to stop by and say hello. I have to go back to work now. Have a wonderful day. Sorry in the middle. Thanks very much. Hopefully the next time you see us, the technical streams will be out the window and be back to normal. It was nice to see you. I should be back up and running either on Friday or the beginning of next week again. I just want to get on today just to say hi to everybody, and hopefully we're able to get on. Joe, I think we'll probably do a live maybe Sunday if we can, and then back to normal at the beginning of next week. It'll be back to normal schedule. Ooh, skills. That sounds good. I like a good Philly steak and a cheese pizza. You know what? I've never had a Philly steak pizza. I've really never had Philly steak. I've had a Philly cheesesteak, I guess, once or twice in my life, but I'm gonna have to try that. I really am. I love Costco combo pizza. It has everything, all veggies and all meats. You know what? We love Costco too. Yeah. Do they have in Costco? Do they have the big hot dogs? They're like a $1.50 for these things. They're big enough to feed the whole family, I find. 21090 Brewing. Hey, Todd, how are you? It's good to see you. Happy New Year. It's nice to see you. I've been Mr. Technical issues today with my streams. I've went down once or twice here, so it's nice to see you, my friend. Hope you had a good New Year's. Fish Keeping Jamaica. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and Happy Easter. Yeah, you might as well. I imagine that'll be coming up in the next few months too. 21090 Brewing. Here's to a great 2019. It's going to be, right. It has to be. It can't be. Exactly. How can you look into a new year and go, oh gosh, what's this year going to be? It's going to be great. Just like Todd says from 21090 Brewing, it will be a good year. Skills says steak comes on top of a good pizza is good too. Oh man, Bob. My lunch is sitting literally right there. Yeah, no, I'm a little hungry today. Oh gosh. Fish Keeping Jamaica says, hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Well, everybody's doing well. You've come in a good time. So far, so good. I've not dropped out again. So far, we're doing okay. We're almost, we're a little over half an hour in now. And hopefully I can go for a little bit longer, but we'll see. God's son, good sewing son, Calvin. Hey, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. I hope you had a nice New Year's and holiday season and that. Yes, I love Costco hot dogs too. I just like Costco. We don't go very often. We used to have a membership, but when you get the membership but then you don't go, that's our problem. We go a few times a year, so we just stop the membership because we don't go enough. That's the problem. But when we do go, you're right. It's like a free for all there. And I'll tell you, when I go, I take our son, and I do the walk around. Usually on a Saturday, they have on the weekends they usually have it's like I call it the free buffet. You walk around to every table and you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Then we put baseball hats on backwards, and then we walk around again. Just kidding, but we do go. We go around a couple times. Our son loves it. I love it too. Yeah, it is good to see everybody, isn't it, Joe? It really is. It is good to see 21090 Brewing Skills. It is so. Oh yes. Wait a second, Ivy Areno. How you doing, Ivy? It's nice to see you. You had a great premiere in that. It was on the. When was it? Was it just after? Was it Sunday? When was it, Joe? We watched that. He was showing us all around. I'm bad right now with my memory. I can't remember. I apologize, but you had a good premiere in that. It was very nice. Oh, Ivy, you know what happened? I'll tell you, the notification might have popped up, but what happened is I was on for a tiny bit, and then the sound went out, so I had to close it down and reopen another one. So once I get off here, I will literally. I've had a couple technical issues, and I put a notification up, the first one, and it never went live. So that probably is out there too, and I'll have to get rid of that one. But I'm having a great day today. 210 Bruin. Hey, Skills. Finally used that GoPro from my family channel and loved it. So easy to use and great quality. Price I paid. Oh, that's awesome, Todd. That is awesome. And Fish Keeping Jamaica is presently marking some papers. Well, that's good. Gemma's Journey Grace. Hey, Gemma, how are you? It's nice to see you. No, Joe, you're right. Ivy, you're never late. Anytime you stop by is the perfect time. Joe, you've got that right. Clips Brewing. Good morning, all. It's nice to see you, Clips Brewing. I hope you've had a good New Year's and the holiday. Merry Christmas. It just ate. Yes, the sample weekends are the best. They are so. They are so. Irazy Costco is 125 miles away from here. Oh my gosh. Well, we've got here in London where I live, where we live, we've got two of them. We've got one out by my daughters and then one out by the highway about 15 minutes away. 15 minutes either way. So not so bad for us, but yes, 125 miles is quite a distance. Aloha. Yes, Irazy. Aloha. Ivy says, oh, thank you, Jeff. New Year's Eve, no worries. Very grateful you both were there. Thank you very much. Oh, no worries. Literally, Ivy, you know what? I woke up and I was scanning through and I said, oh my God, the live's going on in like a minute or two. So that's, I think it was like 2 minutes away. So we were up a little late, Ivy. That's why we weren't out of bed at that point yet. Let's see here. Gil says, Jeff, Gemma's Journey Grace was a guest on my panel last night. Oh, that's awesome. Gemma, did you enjoy yourself? You know what? Gil Skills is always a gracious host, so I'm sure you had a great time. I'm glad you had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I'm sure you did. Oh, wait a second. 21090 Bruin. How are you, man? Been drinking that chocolate oatmeal stout I brewed on the live stream. Turned out to be pretty good. Oh, gosh. Does that ever sound good? Oh, anything with that ends in the word stout, Todd, sounds delicious to me. Dromar family, hello. Happy New Year. It's nice to see you. Clip Spring, g'day. Oh, gosh. I love it. Let's see here. Where are we? Just ate any New Year's resolution, Jeff? Well, for me, Julianne, it's going to be to get out and walk again. I used to walk 5 clicks every day, and I'll tell you, the last 5 months, I'm not going to lie to anybody. I've stopped completely. I do some exercising every day, but that's about it. When I'm out, but my exercise schedule has been shut throughout the window the last few months. So that's my big goal, is to get back out and walk, because I loved it. Literally, I felt better and I was getting in better shape. And I got a little stagnant the last few months, and it's nobody's problem but mine. So I do have to get back to it. So how about yourself? Any resolutions? That's a good question for everybody, Judy. Does anybody have any New Year's resolutions they want to share? If you do, great. If you don't, that's fine too. Cliffs Brewing. Nice. I'm writing the stout at the moment, Nate. Oh gosh, I love me stout. I love Guinness, but I like the heavier beers, especially this time of year. In the summer, I still like them, but probably a little lighter in the summer. Food Force Permaculture. How you doing, Howie? It's good to see you. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just reading through the chat, so it's taking me a little bit to get used to this again. You know, it's funny. You just have to be away a couple of days. You get into it after a while, and you can spiel off for an hour like it's nothing. And then if you're away from it, just like anything, it's like riding a bike. You have to do it to keep yourself up and running with it. But I'm a little rusty with this, so it's probably going to take me a little bit. Bob, no, you know what? I just honestly, Bob, the reason I liked it gave me a time to think, and I didn't have to think about anything, or I could be thinking about things that I want to do, or for the family or whatever. And it just gave me that time. Our son sometimes went out on his bike with me for it. It was just a great time, and I like the fresh air. I just like being outside. Gemma's my New Year's resolution started to vlog outside more. Oh gosh, that does sound good. I wish I could do that here. Priscilla Nilla, how are you? It's great to see you. I hope you had a nice holiday season and a great Happy New Year's in that, my friend. It's nice to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in tonight. I really do appreciate it. Just walk for an hour a day. I need to do the same. Judy Ann, it's for me. It's about that. I can do 5 clicks in just under 15 minutes. If I really go to it, I can go do it in 45 minutes. But yeah, 5 clicks good for about an hour. And you know what? After you do it for a bit, you really start to notice the change. And I find doing it, I wasn't as hungry all the time. I didn't eat as much junk food. I was drinking a lot of. I try to drink a lot of this water. I tend to find I was drinking probably 12 to 14 glasses of water a day, and I didn't drink pop. I didn't drink all the garbage that I always used to do. But yeah, it's nice. Oh, Funko Pop, mine is hopefully to find a man and get married and have lots of kids. Well, you know what? I hope you do, Funko Pop Ohana. I'm sure there's definitely a man out there for you. I'm pretty sure there is. And if anybody here knows one or is on here, you know what? Talk to Funko Pop Ohana. Share the same goal, fish keeping Jamaica. Yes. Oh, that's good. Gemma says, skills, you're an awesome person. I laugh nonstop with you. I wish I was able to see that, Gemma. The reason I wasn't able to last night, it's our son's birthday. His birthday is on New Year's Day. So we just we celebrated with our son and our daughter here last night. It was his birthday last night, well, all day yesterday, but we just had a birthday thing here. So that's the reason I wasn't on. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Just Eight says, I need to eat more colorful foods. I need to have more greens, red and yellow in my diet. Oh gosh, the greens. Yes, Judy Ann. I'll tell you, the only time I get greens, unfortunately, are when Joe cooks stir fry, which is great, but you definitely, I need them in another, I need more salad and lettuce and stuff like that myself. Howie says, Food Forest Permaculture, no hydro service at the best of times the past week, 100,000 without hydro. Ah, yikes. I see. No more kids for me, Ohana. Diapers are expensive. They certainly are. I don't know. Most people won't remember when some of us were kids. I imagine our parents didn't even have those disposable. They were just old diaper, but not old diapers, old cloth diapers where they had to wash them. And not that anybody needs to hear about that, but yeah, the diaper services were years ago were a lot different than they are now. But I imagine they didn't have to pay the price people have to pay for them now. It's crazy. I remember going through that with the kids. It's definitely a time you look forward. You look forward to them being kids, but you look forward to getting out of that because it can be a little pricey. Gemma says, Jeff, I'm planning to vlog things like shopping supermarkets, which have not been inside a supermarket for nearly 6 years. Well, that's awesome, Gemma. I would love to do that. You know what it is, Gemma? I get out and do stuff in that outside a lot, but most of the time it's not like around a lot of people. I need to be able to do that too. That would be something great. But you know what, Gemma, we'll look forward to that. That'll be awesome. And I hope you do get to that because that'll be really awesome and it'll be something to watch for sure. You'll do a great job, Gemma. You really will. In Jamaica, you can adopt some kids if you have resources. Oh, Funko Pop, hon. I love it. I love it. I love the emojis, my friend. I love it. Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it, Joe? That the power was out like that. That's crazy. It is. Oh wow, Ivy, saying that Razzle ginger turmeric in juice fastens metabolism, keeps you warm. Smoothies too. Oh wow, I have to look into that one. Dromar family, you have a great day. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. Let me just give me 2 seconds to have a sip of water. Sorry. Howie from Food Forest Permaculture. Google it. It's worse than BC hydro history. Some folks still having a rough time. Yeah, I did not even know that. Did you, Joe? Howie, our sister, or Joe's sister, our sister-in-law and Joe's sister, she lives in BC, but she doesn't live in that portion of BC. She lives up in the northern part, up in Fort Nelson, a couple hours outside of the Yukon. So I don't know if she was affected. I really don't. But Joe, you talked to her at Christmas, didn't you, for a tiny bit? Talk to your sister and brother-in-law and that. But I know you weren't talking to them long, but you did talk to them for a tiny bit. Howie says winds came 100 kilometers from true directions at the same time. Yikes, that's crazy. Gemma, Jeff, it's part of me overcome my sensory issues and to stop letting my anxiety control me. Well, that's good, Gemma. I hope, that will work. I'm sure it will. It's great, getting out with people. I imagine to an extent everybody. Some people are outgoing. Some people, I won't lie to you. I can go through that myself sometimes. Not as much at this point in my life, just because I've had the kids and that. But when I was younger, Jim, I went through the same. Maybe not to a certain extent, but I definitely went through some anxiety issues when I was younger myself. We all have good days and bad days, but when I was younger, I definitely had that, and just life getting older, and that. I mean, I have good days and bad days here and there, just like everybody does. But things have changed over my life, especially with kids. But that's just me aging and stuff. That's all. But I'm sure that will help Jim, and look forward to that. That sounds very, very interesting, my friend. Yes, Happy New Year's, guys. That's Howie says Nanaimo was second largest city on Vancouver Island without power and people cooking outside. Yikes. Oh, fish keeping Jamaica. Come on, guys, hit the like. Oh, that's okay. You know what? Fish keeping Jamaica. It's not been, I don't know what kind of stream it's been. It's great to see everybody, though. I really am happy to get back to this. Once I get going again, I hopefully get back into the scheme of things here. But yeah, I haven't been on in about a week, or a little over a week, I guess. And we won't be back on tomorrow just because the kids have got a few things they want to do and that. So, but we'll be back up and running again, back like usual next week. Back up and to this, back up and running again. Oh gosh, Gemma, no. Well, Gemma, I do. I like doing them, and I've really enjoyed it. I started Gemma about the third week of September, and I've been doing them ever since. The last week and a half over the Christmas holidays. I'm not gonna lie, I did maybe this second or third one that I've done. So over the holidays with the kids, and I've been lacking, but it's just I've had, just like everybody else, things going on over the holidays, and we've been busy, and just been doing a lot of things with the kids and stuff. So I haven't been available to do them at this time of the afternoon, and over the next couple of days, they've got a few more days before they have to go back to school. So we'll probably spend a little more time with them, and when they're back up and running to school and stuff, then back up and running to this. It's just life, and it's part of the holidays. But yeah, no, it takes a little getting used to it. It took me some time at the beginning, and that I really like doing it, and I want to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not want to. I'm going to keep doing it. But yeah, it takes. I imagine it'll take a little, maybe a few attempts at the lives to get back into the up and running again. So ask questions, try things. Hello, everybody. Just stopping by for a brief moment before I have to make things happen. I love it, my friend. I love it. It's good to see you. I hope you had a nice New Year's. Oh, just a Julianne. Thanks very much. You know what? My like is you people coming. And I really appreciate you for coming. I really do. And like I said, I'm a little glad the sound's working, and we'll try to see if we can improve some of this over the in the new year and stuff. I really would like to use that OBS because I like the way some of the streams look, and I just haven't mastered it at all. And I've just downloaded OBS today, so if I can figure that out, which I am no expert at all, I literally tried it. We were able to get the video and audio working. Now, if I just could get one of the, like, I don't know if it's a video overlay or what it's called, but because here on YouTube, you see the picture here. But with that OBS, I guess you can do more features. I just have to figure out how to do that. And when I do, I'll start streaming with that. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, Fish Keeping Jamaica. Appreciate it. Ivy, admire your commitment, Jeff, and JoJo inspiring. Well, you know what? Lately I've been really thinking about the name, and I said to Joe, and I gave it out there a few days ago, and I said a couple of people on one of the lives. I think the last live that we did before I ended, I said, "What's everybody think? Should we keep the name the Idiot of the Day channel? Do people like it, or I'm just wondering, does YouTube like it, or do they think this is like a terrible name for a channel? Because I also don't want to get shut down or them say, you know what, this isn't a good idea to be. They don't want to promote because I'm not promoting any hate towards anybody. It's just a name for a channel. I thought, should I keep the Idiot of the Day channel? Because I think it's kind of catchy and that everybody gets a good laugh from it. It's not meant to be calling anybody that in any way. It's a kind of play on words and that. Do I keep that? Or, the live stream, we call it Commit, Don't Quit, kind of like a motivational thing. Not everybody, I'm not Mr. Motivational maybe today, but I try to be. I try to get upbeat and stuff. And I really like, we came across the slogan in the summer. I bought a shirt, or my wife bought the shirt, and it said "Commit, Don't Quit." I thought, oh wow, that's a great slogan. My wife says we're going to use that for your live, and so that's what we did, and it kind of stuck. So we were going in between. Is Idiot of the Day a good name for the channel, or is Commit, Don't Quit a good name for the channel? I don't know. And then Joe says, well, the only problem is if you change the name, it's quite a drastic change because some people change the names of the channel, but they change it in like just different variations, like like change it up a little bit here and there, or in the middle, or at the end, or whatever. And it's not so drastic. But if I change it right from that to that, then anybody that's on there is going to be like, what is that? I don't want that person's. And I'm not that it really matters, but I'm just curious if you think, should I keep it, or should I just go to the slogan, the Commit, Don't Quit? I don't know what anybody thinks. I'll just OBS, yes, download it, Jeff, and you're gonna get monetized on YouTube. No, Judy Ann, I'm at 1,800 hours. I'm nowhere close to getting it, unfortunately, but that's fine. I mean, it's definitely not about that. But I have downloaded it, Judy Ann. I just don't really know how to use it properly. That's the thing. I literally about 3 hours ago, I had Steve Believe on the phone with me, or we were on Facebook time or whatever, a Facebook Live. And we talked for just under an hour. And anyways, I've got OBS installed. Now I just have to figure out how to do some of these video overlays and see how that works. Hi, Razy. I like it, but I feel called. Yeah, no, I understand that. And I just, that's my, I don't want to say concern, but I'm just curious. Okay, for food forest permaculture, how much love, everybody. Have to clean up, dude. Have friends, bye. Howie, have a good one. Thanks very much for coming. I do appreciate it. Ultimate YouTube FPV. Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you. If I've missed anybody in the chat, I think I may have. I apologize. I didn't mean to. Just Judy, I love the name of the channel. Okay. Albert, aka Turtle, still here in Mexico City. That's awesome. Ask questions, try things. Idiot of the Day. Just ask yourself, how often do you have to explain the name? Does the name reflect your channel goals? Does it confuse the audience? My channel is an example of small things. Name changes. Yeah, ask questions. You're right. Joe wants me to keep it, and I like it myself, honestly, but I have to think about it. I don't know. Don't change the name. Yeah, I don't want to. That's the thing. I fear that if I don't, they're gonna say that's a name that we don't agree with, and we don't want to promote not that they're not promoting me in any way, but what I mean is, anyways, we'll see what happens. Ivy says, own it if I were you, but keep the pick. But what does your instinct tell you? I actually got curious with the name, so when you comment saying you found me at Lebane's, I checked because of the name. Yeah, no, Ivy, I understand. I put in, like, my wife made up the about section, and it pretty much explains everything to a nutshell. So if anybody was to take the time to look, they'd see exactly. But you're right. Some people aren't going to look; they're just going to see the name. I've only, in all the time, only run into 3 people so far that had an issue. So I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Ivy says, I would ask Gills. He does the channel evaluation. No, I understand. Joe doesn't want me to get rid of it. I don't either. That's the thing. But we'll see. Ultimate YouTube FPV, chilling the most, man. I love it. I love it. Julianne, cool. Steve is helping you. Yeah, no, I was definitely talking to Steve, and that we talked for a while. And you know what? I love the. We were talking on Facebook just with a chat, and then all of a sudden I closed it by accident, reopened it. When I reopened it, I must have hit the video button, and it sent like a call to him. And then the next thing we're got a video chat going, and it was perfect. It's great talking to people like this. The only problem I wish we were all able to talk back to each other. Because I find it sometimes, like today, I think just getting back to this, getting back to things, I find it hard sometimes, especially today, because I'm not used to this for the last little bit, trying to read the chat and talk to everybody. And previously, you know, I never had an issue just because I was doing it for so long. It was just second nature. But I think just being away from it, you know, a couple of days back at it, it'll be like, it'd just be like normal times and that. But I do like when my wife comes on. If we could do this 5 days, 6 days a week with her, I would love it, because having her with me makes it like $1 million. Joseph Girl, hey, how are you, Joseph? It's good to see you, my friend. Sorry if I took a little bit to get down to you here in the chat. I'm running a little long today. I'm had a few technical issues, so it's just not up to my normal self here on the chat. So it'd probably take me a day or two to get back to it. Irizy, it's unique. Yeah, it's different. It is different. Holzer Fishing, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, Ivy. Sometimes people get the wrong impression on things. It's more of them, not necessarily you. I have to admit, I checked because I was worried you should. Yeah, no, Ivy. No, I understand. And I only had one time where I went on a chat, and this older fella, he went bonkers. This about not even 10 seconds into being on a channel, he had all his moderators remove me, which is fine. That's fine. I tried to send a message apologizing to him, but he went bonkers on. I since checked the channel, and I'm glad I didn't stay on his channel anyways, but it was fine. I mean, it is a different name, so I can understand where he was coming from. Ask questions, try things, forget what YouTube thinks. That's just about us. Focus on what a new person on your channel thinks. Is that what they reflect channel growth? Yeah, exactly. You're 100% right. It doesn't really matter. It's honestly what we think ourselves. You're 100% right. I'd like to, at this point, I think I'm going to keep it, but we'll see how things go. Oh yes, Joseph, I love it. It's cool. It's cool. Happy to be here. Plus, happy to be out of work. I imagine. Oh my gosh, yes. A couple hours, we'll be picking my wife up, and that'll be the best time of her day. I think, you know, she was glad to be off for a couple of days, but she was kind of dreading going back just because, you know, and it's only for a couple of days, but it's just that over the holidays being off, like last week so long, and then this week so long, it was kind of nice. It was nice to have her home with us and stuff. So I missed her going back to work. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was great having her, but you know, all good things come to an end, and we have to get back to normal day life, as do I in the near future. Where are we here? Okay. So, you know, I probably will only stay. It's about 8 minutes to 3. I'll probably stay on to 3 o'clock and then I'll get off here. Joe, hello everybody that I may have missed. Yeah. So Jojo, everybody's at work right now, so she's a little on and off. She's on sometimes when she can, and then when she's busy, she just drops off and stuff. I was saying to everybody, Joe, it's about, I got 7 or 8 minutes left till 3 o'clock, and I'll probably shut down around 3. But yeah, it was a nice stream today. I had a good time. Really, it's nice to get back on. A few technical glitches, but that's life in itself, right? Everybody can have the technical issues. Just ate. Julianne says there's some other channel names that are funky. Like, yeah, no, I agree. Julianne, just a name. That's all it is. But one thing we're gonna do. I don't know. There's a good question. Orion Star, how are you? It's good to see you. I don't know anybody. You know what? Over the Christmas holidays, Joe and I have talked, and now that the New Year's coming in the near future, we wouldn't mind putting, everybody's got merchandise and that. So we're going to try to put, I think there's a company called Teespring. I know there's other ones out there. I mean, unfortunately, I'm just not familiar with them. I know Teespring because it's one that I see a lot. But, we'd like to change, how our banner looks. The Idiot of the Day, it's literally something Joe set up through Windows when we first started. Just something you put into a Windows program. You type in the name and it gives you that orange banner through the name or whatever, and kind of give you that nice little logo like that. But definitely want an update to the channel. So we've been thinking, she's went on a couple of websites and tried to design a few things. We don't know exactly where we want to go, but that's a good question. I'm not, I can't draw and all that kind of stuff. Anybody know any good websites or any good channels on here that do that kind of like do banners or logos or redesign of channels and stuff? Just because we do want to set something up, and like if we do keep that name, the Idea of the Day, just make something that would look kind of nice and stuff. We do know a fella, BK42. If anybody knows him, he's great at that kind of stuff. So I might talk to him, shoot him a message off, and ask him if he does redesigns and stuff. Like, definitely like pay him and stuff like that. But we're just trying to look into stuff, and I don't know enough about that kind of stuff. So I don't know if anybody knows any channels on here that you recommend maybe talking to about that kind of stuff. Because Joe has an idea what she'd like, and she has like a kind of a goofy animated cartoon figure of me, and she's designed something. She loves it, and I like it too. So we'll have to see what happens, but definitely redesign the name. The only thing I don't want is I've seen some names that are like, I don't want to call it minimalism or whatever it is, but the way the graphics go on certain name channels, I guess I should stop before I speak and stuff. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I do want to redesign. I just don't know exactly of what. That's my problem. But if anybody can recommend anybody on here, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to, but I just wonder. Oh, Ryan Starr. Yes, I think I said hello. Sorry about that. Oh, yes. Joe, you're telling Joseph Grohl, excuse me, what movie we watched. Watched The Big Year. Anybody say, yes, and I think Joe said Jack Black, Steve Martin, and what's the other fella? Owen Wilson. Yeah, the three of them. It's actually it's a goofy premise. They're bird watchers, and they go around for a year. It's their big year. They're trying to see how many birds they can find. I know it doesn't sound interesting, but it's absolutely hilarious. It's a great movie. Arazi says, ask Pusa Studios. Okay. What? What? I've missed it in chat. I may have to read back, but maybe if you could retype this to me on here. Look, says Ivy Reno. No kidding. Just he exposed himself on Friends Hangout. What? Maybe Joe. Maybe if you could read that through the chat and tell me later. I missed it. I can't run through the chat again. Watched the Cowboy show home yesterday and said, I know that actor's voice was so familiar. It was the guy who was the father in Christmas Story. Rhinestar, I don't have a banner. Okay, Rousey, you take care. It's nice to have you here, my friend. We'll get back to normal in the next couple days, my friend. Have a good one. Yes, we actually have Filmora. That's what we edit the videos with. So maybe Joe, I don't know if you've looked at that, Joe. Maybe we can look at that too. But yeah, we do have Filmora. That's what we used for the actual video. So we might have to take a look at that. Just you know what I did? Everything myself on a channel, so we didn't have to spend any money. Just that's exactly, we prefer to do that too. Because I mean, try to make it as professional as possible. But you're right. There comes a time when we're not going to be spending a ton of money or anything. So you're right. If we could do that too, and Joe's been looking into it, and I think she's been doing a good job. So we might just go with that too, Julianne, because I think she's done a good design in that up, and there's a few things she wants to try. So you're right. We just may go with that ourselves. Just keeping Jamaica Gil, we can achieve it. At times it seems hopeless, but that's the time success comes. You're right, Fish Keeping Jamaica. You are. Ivy Arena. Oh, Jeff, I said I met Lecter, Hannibal Lecter, but then the page name is just Lecter. If you know the reputation, but has a very kind guy. No, actually, I don't know him. Ivy, I didn't. I will have to take a look at that. I don't know. I haven't come across that person, Ivy, or the channel what's at all. I'll definitely look it up now that you've said it. But like everybody, there's probably millions of channels out there, so I just haven't heard that one before. But I'll definitely look at that one. Ask questions, try things. I've seen BK42's channel. I think that's the channel name. They did the artwork for video content marketing. Yeah, Michael Fires. Yes, exactly. Ask questions. I sometimes he does not his live streams, but sometimes he does videos where he is live and he does like some of the stuff that he's designing and stuff. And I think he does a real nice job. But yeah, I haven't talked to him in a tiny bit. Yes, Joe is telling Judy Ann at just 8 that I'm having trying to do this plus a sense of pride having done it yourself. And Joe, Judy Ann, Joe is doing a good job at it. And she drew up a kind of a caricature of something. And then I don't know if we're going to go with that or the design, but she's doing a real nice job. So she just got to kind of get that leveled out and we'll see. Joseph Grow wouldn't feel skills know about that. He may. He may. I might talk to him, Joseph. Just yes, they recommend banner sizes are available to download for free, and that's through Filmora, is it? Judy, do you use Filmora as well? Well, Judy, and we're having a good time. My wife, like I said, everybody always says, "Oh, is Joe gonna do a channel?" She is. It's this channel, so she's part of this channel. It says the name idiot of the day. She's no idiot, that's for sure. If anybody is, it's me. But she's definitely part of it. You see her once a week and that on the channel and that on the lives on the weekend. But she's definitely, it's her channel just as much as mine. So Speech Fairies, hello, Happy New Year's. It's nice to see you. I might have to look at that, Ivy, and ask questions. I did not even know there was a channel called that, but I mean, there's a channel for everything. Yeah, Judy, you're right. Keep going. Don't need to spend any money. I think you're right. And, I've seen a lot of wonderful channels and stuff. And, I think a lot of people do it themselves as well. So I think that's probably what we should do too. And that doesn't change the channel because if we have somebody else do it, then you're really, it's not you anymore. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But for us, I think we need to do it ourselves. And then I think Joe's definitely very good at that. Yes, welcome, Speech Fairies. Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, Faith in the Fallen. It's nice to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Ask questions. Canva is decent for channel artwork. Yes. For what do you call it? For the thumbnails, Joe uses. She used Canva. What does she use? This orange thing. PicMonkey. But PicMonkey, Canva, they're all the same kind of thing. They change not the banners, but the logos on the thumbnails and all that kind of stuff, resize them, everything. So to put videos and stuff, but basically the same thing. It's just a different app. That's all, but just different company, but the exact same thing. You're right. Only they are. It's nice that those things are offered. It's funny. I was using Joe did a quick thing on PicMonkey, and I was like, oh yeah, I got this down. Then I put one up one day, and I'm like, the only thing I didn't, I thought I cropped it and resized it, but there's a little link in PicMonkey that allows you to choose the banner or the YouTube thumbnail, and I didn't choose the right one, and it exposed it to a different resolution setting. And once I chose the YouTube one, boom, it was perfect. But okay, Ivy, I'll definitely look them up. Okay, I definitely will. Okay, Julianne, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, no, Fillmore is just it's the editor we use. That's all it is, Julianne. Um, to use, I'm not sure exactly. I don't know what everybody uses. Everybody uses something different. We came across it. I think Joe looked it up, but we came across it from Gill Skills, from Bob from Gill Skills, and you know what? It was a great one for us, and reasonably priced, and you know it's a lifetime subscription. But we were using another one called Hit Film, but Joe said it was a little too complicated, Hit Film, so that's why we started with Fillmore. But there's definitely other great ones out there. It's just a matter of picking the one you enjoy. NVM channel. Happy New Year's, everybody. Yes, Happy New Year's. Um, oh, Steve, no worries. You're still here, but busy. You don't even have to worry about it. Steve, honestly, I'm not going to probably stay on a long time. I've been on probably over an hour by the time, an hour, 15 minutes, but by the time all the mess ups that I had, probably a little over an hour today. So I probably won't keep going and going. Ask question, tries things. Oh no, is there unicorns back? Yikes. Oh well, the unicorns are back. Sorry, everybody. It's no different than the rest of the stream today. So yeah, just as we use PicMonkey for the thumbnails, but the pictures we use are all taken by us. Yes, yeah, no, exactly. So most of the time, Joe's outside, either when we're doing something, Joe will take a picture, then she'll send it to me, or she'll do the thumb. I'm not gonna lie, she does most of the thumbnails. I've done one, Joe. So, but let's see here. Oh, okay. No, I saw ask questions, and they had the unicorns and what do you call it? Rainbows. So I thought maybe there was unicorns and rainbows. Oh well. Oh yeah, no, we miss the unicorns. Laugh out loud, Julianne. I certainly do not miss them. I am. Oh gosh, I don't miss them. It's funny when you rewatch. I know 99% of the people don't rewatch lives, but sometimes I'll go back and click on something um, and just take a look at what was like a couple weeks ago for something, and I get a good laugh. But I don't laugh when I see those goofy unicorns and rainbows and stuff. Oh, oh, so Ask Question says yes, there were unicorns. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's just saying don't talk about the unicorns yet. Maybe that's saying, hey, get off here. You've been on long enough. Okay, Steve says I'm here 100% now. Oh gosh, Steve, I love it. So let's see. Where was I going? Oh gosh. Ivy says I want to write something, but it won't. It may offend you, but in the EU, unicorns and rainbows mean something else. Ah, okay. You know what, Ivy? I'll look it up. I'll type it in later on a browser and take a look. But you're right; they probably do. I guess what people are trying to put in, Ivy, a little while back, some of the live streams when we went live, they had visual effects. So we'd be on, and all of a sudden the screen would go green at the bottom, or you get like a bright light flash on the screen, and it would look like a unicorn or a rainbow. So that's what everybody's joking about. And this went on for a few weeks. Then we closed down. We tried another Google Hangouts, and it went away. Then we came back, and it was gone for a bit. Then it came back here and there. So I think that's what everybody's just joking around in the stream about, Ivy. Steve says, I already asked that, But Jeff, are you using OBS or the normal live? Right now, Steve, just the normal because it did work earlier, and I'd like to get it up and running, the OBS. But until I can get OBS to work the way I want it, with all the different effects or video overlays or underlays, whatever you call it, the images and stuff that I like, I don't want to just keep putting it up and saying, you see this on the side, it's blank and all this. I'd like to get it somewhat working. And once I get that, then I might use it, Steve, because I think it would be great. I have to kind of get that under my belt and figure it out. Where are we? Joe says, oh, shoot. What's the matter, Joe? Oh, Joe, there they are they? Okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? Yep. So I'll probably go off in about a minute, everybody. But anyways, everybody else having a good day? Everything going fine for everybody? Hopefully, and if it is good, let's see. So what I'll do is I'll probably just get off now, and I'll get off the stream. It was really great having everybody here today. I really appreciate it. Why? What happened? Oh, yes. Ask questions is explained to Ivy. The unicorn is glitching the matrix still here. Maybe the stream won't end as you're stuck in the matrix. Ask questions. Do you remember the day that happened the first time? I couldn't figure out how to do it. The only way to get out of it, literally that day, ask questions would have been hit the refresh. The minute you hit refresh, it closes it down. But I couldn't exit out. I couldn't do anything. But the refresh shuts it immediately. Mr. Rocker Vlogs. Hey, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Yes, I forgot to say that, Fish Keeping Jamaica. I usually do say that, but I did forget today. Anybody new to the channel or the stream, that there's channels or that you haven't seen before, if you check them out, just leave them a message. So that way, because some people wonder, why didn't this channel check me out or take a look at my channel or talk to me? If you leave a message, if you were on their channel, if they see that, it's a reminder. If they don't see it, maybe the second, maybe later, when they're checking their notifications, they'll get a message to say that you're on their channel, saying hello, or that you like their channel. It's just a great way. That way you can grow your channels and, meet some new people and some channels and some topics maybe you didn't know about that you might be interested in. So it is a great thing. Ivy, level lad, take a red pill, Jeff. Kidding. Oh gosh, Ivy, I love it. Yes, Irazy, aloha. Speech fears, cleaning my room, can't film videos. I've been sick and lost my voice. Honestly, I think I'm losing my voice today too. I've been talking with the kids and stuff and doing a lot around here. Just over the holidays, I've lost my voice. It's a little deeper than it usually is. Yeah, Fish Keeping Jamaica. Yeah, don't subscribe and never return. It's just really senseless. It is, but I don't find people on here Fish Keeping Jamaica, but sometimes you go and we've all seen ones that we've been to that it's just a matter of getting a channel on for them and that's it. But I'll tell you, Fish Keeping Jamaica, only after a bit. What I don't like is you can see the channels that you subscribe to and stuff, but the only thing is you can't see everyone. There's channels that I'm subscribed to, and if I go to my channels, and it's not that you want to forget about them, but after a certain point, they're not there anymore. They still exist, but unless somebody unsubscribes from you or removes your channel, sometimes you don't see all the channels, and that's too bad too. It would be nice. I try to look, but I find sometimes not everybody. You can't find everybody listed, unfortunately. I've noticed that, which is a very unfortunate thing. Yes. Thanks for Joe saying, thanks so much for coming and spending your time with us today. Have a great day, night. Just ate, no problem. Yeah, Ivy, you're right. And if people don't watch, then those channels will be removed or vice versa and stuff from other channels. Oh, Judy, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that it might not have been as exciting as it usually is, but it is what it is. It's just one day, and we'll get back to normal soon. Ask questions. Subs who don't watch are like lead actor to channel's growth, are like a lead anchor to channel growth. We truly hope we've earned our subs' desire to watch our content and participate in our community. You're right. Fish keep in Jamaica. That's what I try to do, and it's that everybody's stuff only pops up when their videos come out. So sometimes I'm not going to admit. I'm not going to try to lie. I sometimes forget. That's because there just becomes an overlap of. If I could remember every single person, I would, but it's unfortunate you can't sometimes. So it is. You're right. Nice to kind of go back and try to look at who's there in case you miss somebody or you haven't seen somebody in a while. River Rat Skippy, you're never late, buddy. It's great to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. Yes, Fish Keep. You have a great day too, my friend Nightshame. Hi there, my friend. Your voice sounds different today. Yeah, Nightshame. I've got a little bit of a raspy voice today. I've had some technical issues, buddy. I've got it's not the Blue Yeti, but it's called Blue Snowball. It's just the microphone down from the Blue Yeti. I got that for Christmas from my brother that was here from Illinois, but that's not why my voice has gone out. I've had some technical issues on here, and I've downloaded OBS to try to see if I can do live streams with that. And once I get that under my belt, I'll try to go live with that, try to improve the live stream a little bit more. But I'm back for today. I won't be here tomorrow because the kids are they're going roller skating tomorrow, so I'll be taking them out tomorrow afternoon. So I won't be around tomorrow, unfortunately, but that's fine. I mean, just a few more days of Christmas holidays for the kids, so I do want to spend it with them for the next couple of days, and then beginning of next week, I have no more excuses. Everybody, I will be back to full force again. But anyways, it's great to see everybody. It really is. Sorry about my voice. I do apologize, everybody. Ivy says, I tell lies for the reason people tend to hang out and then you get to see them again, and that's how you get back to many otherwise. So many others to feed. You're right, Ivy. You're 100% right. But it is hard, but yeah, Fish keeping Jojo gave you that voice. Oh gosh, I love it, my friend. I love it. Yeah, ask questions. At some point, people have to decide, are they going to make content or watch content? There are only so many hours in the day. This is why you have to interest. Exactly. I try. I can't lie. I'm sure there's channels that I've added that that I haven't watched in a long time. So I'm not going to lie and try to make excuses. I am, but I try to watch the ones that I enjoy. And you know what? You can't say it's far and few between because there's a lot of good people out there. There really is. But yes, there's not enough time in the day. There isn't. Even if you had the rest of your life, there's not enough time in that lifetime. But it is nice to see everybody. It really is. Yes, Steve, thanks very much. Enjoying the live stream. Please consider leaving a like. Thank you very much. They always blame JoJo. Laugh out loud. No. You know what? If anybody needs to be blamed for anything, Ivy, it's me. Steve, believe. I love it, buddy. Anyways, I'm going to get off here. I've been on here long enough taking your time up. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a great day. Like I said, I won't be on live tomorrow. I may be Friday. I may not. I don't know. Just because the kids. But the start of next week, I will be around again like usual. And I'll be I haven't been able to. I'm not going to lie. I haven't watched as many videos as I liked over the holidays either. I've seen the odds ends here and there. And I've tried to just wish people like happy New Year's and stuff like that. But I haven't seen as much as I would like. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to everybody and say, oh, yeah, I watched everybody's video. I didn't. I honestly didn't. I had other things just like everybody else does. So, but I will get back to things, I promise. Anyways, everybody have a great day. And then, if I don't get around in the next day or two, have a nice weekend. But I think Sunday, if Joe's up to it, we'll do a live on Sunday at some point. And then I'll be back to normal live streaming the idiot streams all next week again, back to normal. Anyways, everybody have a great one. It was great to have everybody here. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you. The idea that even one person came back in the new year. So thank you so much. And I hope everybody has a good day. And we will see you again soon. Okay. Have a nice weekend, everybody. And thank you so, so much. We do appreciate it. It's not just me, it's my wife, JoJo, too. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. Okay. I love you all. Thanks again. Bye bye.